Functions and graphs. Plotting points. Plot the function f of x equals x squared minus 2x minus 8 for the values of x between minus 2 and 4. In other words, find f of minus 2, f of minus 1, f of 0, all the way up to f of 4. So we do this by transcribing the function from the question. F of x is x squared minus 2x minus 8 for all values of x. We're going to start now with an x value of minus 2. So plugging in minus 2 for x, we get f of x becomes f of minus 2. X squared becomes minus 2 squared. Minus 2x becomes minus 2 times minus 2. And minus 8 carries down. So expanding it now, we get minus 2 by minus 2, or minus 2 squared is 4. Minus 2 by minus 2 again gives us 4. And the minus 8 carries forward. So 4 plus 4 minus 8 is 0. So we find that when x is minus 2, we get the function f of x, or the y value, to be 0. Now let's look at the next point, f of minus 1. Substituting now minus 1 in for x, we get, for x squared, we get minus 1 squared. For minus 2 times x, we get minus 2 times minus 1, and minus the 8. Expanding it, we get minus 1 by minus 1 is 1. Minus 2 by minus 1 is plus 2, and the minus 8 carries on. Resolving now, 1 plus 2 is 3, minus 8 is minus 5. So when x is minus 1, the f of x, or the y, is minus 5. And we can continue now for all of the values, going from 0 up to 4. So f of 0 is 0 squared minus 2 times 0 minus 8, or 0 minus 0 minus 8, or minus 8. All the way down to f of 4. When x is 4, x squared is 4 squared, minus 2 times x, or minus 2 times 4, minus the 8. 4 squared is 16. Minus 2 by 4 is minus 8, minus the other 8. 16 minus 8 is 0. So we've now calculated the fx value for all of the range of values for x from minus 2 up to 4. Remember that f of x is really another term for y. There are only two dimensions, the x and the y. So when x is minus 2, we're saying that f of x, or y, is 0. So the points we achieve in terms of x, y, the first point, when x was minus 2, we get minus 2, 0. Similarly, the second point was minus 1, minus 5, then 0, minus 8, and we continue, and here are the points on the xy, or the fxx graph. We can now plot those points. So we note them as minus 2, 0, minus 1, 5, and we begin drawing them on our plot. Here's our y, and here's our x. Here's our minus 2, 0, our minus 1, minus 5, our 0, minus 8, and so on, and we draw all of the points between an x value of minus 2 and an x value of 4. And having done that, we can then use a curve or line of sight to actually fill in what we believe the curve will be. And there's the representative curve. It's a quadratic curve, it's turning once, and that's how we do curve fitting with the data.